Okay guys, so I'm coming straight off of the haul and we're gonna go right into this wreath because I'm super excited on how this can turn out. I did put my hair up a little bit so that way it is off of my back. Okay guys, so like I showed you, I'm gonna kind of like deconstruct what I did for the past 5 years now since we moved in. It will be 5 years next year, so 4, we're gonna say 4. Bring it back down. But I am going to deconstruct everything that I did on this wreath. It's kind of making me like a little nostalgic because we were so bushy-dyed and like we moved in on Thanksgiving Day. That was our move-in date, and for me Thanksgiving has always been Christmas essentially. Like you wake up and you start Thanksgiving dinner, because we just pretty much had Thanksgiving Day. We never really did a sit down dinner at night. It's just not something that we did for a while, because we used to do it with my grandparents when they lived here, but then they moved and it was just us. So normally when you wake up on Thanksgiving, it's Christmas. That's what my mom has always done, and that's what I will continue to do here. But we were so young, and when I think about it, we were 30 and we were trying, or 31, we just got our foot into this house. We did so much by just painting and cleaning and making this place just livable for us, because it was definitely a fixer-upper when we got here, and it's still in the process. We're really working hard on making this home ours, and definitely in the past year we've seen a lot of growth in our home. But besides the nostalgia, let's get into today's DIY. Okay, that's what you guys are here for. So I have these picks that I told you guys that I had got from off of Amazon, and I do like them. They're not the best. They're not afloral. Come on, it's Amazon. Well, afloral started on Amazon, but whatever. Anyway, they're not afloral type picks, but they're not bad quality either. And I believe for something that's going to be out here and get weathered, I'm in South Florida, so it's going to get weathered time after time, and I like to just have something that will keep up with the elements. So being said, even if it doesn't keep up with the elements but it's not breaking my bank, I'm not going to be angry. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm working with. I'm going to take everything off of the wreath, and then we're going to start feathering this through with the other picks that I also got off of Amazon. These ones with the pine cones on it. So, and the juniper berries. I think that's what they are called. I think they are juniper berries. I didn't look it up. I should have, but whatever. Anyway, so I have that and these sprigs. I just think that this wreath could look a lot better, and it's going to look a lot fuller, and we're going to get that same impact. I have faith in us, guys. I have faith in us. We're going to do this. So let me turn you around and show you guys what we are working with. Okay guys, so I thought I was filming. I'm not. I wasn't, but I took off my string lights. I had started taking off some of these picks that I had, but whoops. It's Dollar Tree. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. If I really want the present, I can probably DIY it with something else, but I'm just going to put these items in this bag I have here on the side. Just kind of get us a blank canvas to start with. So I had also got these from the Dollar Tree. They're like these string pine cone. So I have a couple of those on here, and we kind of just strung them through. Again, like I said, I was going for fast, efficient, and cheap when I got this wreath. And oh man, I can't believe that it's been so much time has passed, and we are moving on. I have some of the stuff that I can't keep, I will toss, but I'm just putting everything into this bag right now, so that way we can start on putting in that magnolia wreath or magnolia stems in and getting us a nice fluffed up wreath. I will probably also take this time to fluff up the wreath because I haven't fluffed it in, I don't think I fluffed it at all last year, to be honest. So just to fluff it up, so I'll take this one out and just kind of, you know, give it a good zhuzhing while I'm there. It'll also make it easier for me to put the stems in and get everything situated. So, you know, if you do have an old wreath that you have at home, you know, take the time out to really give it a good fluff, because that can really help with making your wreath look, you know, new and more elevated. So just takes a little bit of time, but it goes by relatively fast. Just put on like a show or a podcast or a YouTube video. I know this good YouTube channel. It's called The Coffeeist. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. I'm just kidding. But no, there's a lot of people out on YouTube that are doing great videos for this holiday season. And I'm really glad if you guys decide to choose my channel to watch this year. And I'm really happy to have you. And I understand that I'm not the biggest YouTube star out there, and I don't do this as a means of employment. I do this mostly because I enjoy it and it's a great outlet for my creativity. So if you guys do like my channel, I really hope that you would support it, and it just allows me to keep on doing things like this for you guys. So moving on, I am going to take these magnolia leaves that I got, and I'm just going to feather these through, okay? So I'm going to do this, and I'll put some holiday music in here so that way you guys can watch it. It'll be double the speed. You won't be doing it on real time when you see this, but you know, just keep on watching. I like how this came out. It's definitely more full than what it was before. Very easy to do. I think these are probably what made it look so much better, just because it has that variation in greenery. But I really do like how the magnolia leaves came out in this. It's not bad. Like, even for it being I guess like a cheaper material, it still looks pretty good and pretty realistic. So, and that's what I'm aiming for, is just more of that natural look and that. So I feel like we did a pretty good job. So I'm gonna go and see what I can find to help just give it a little bit more of that Christmas vibe. I kind of wish that I did buy that secondary potpourri, because I feel like having that bell hang right here, it would look really nice. But I can always find bells. That's not a big deal. But so far I think this came out pretty good. I'll take the other piece apart and then I will also do it to the other wreath. But in the meantime, just look at how that came out. That was very inexpensive. I think all of this together probably cost me, just because I bought multiple bundles not knowing if I will need more or not. But I think I actually have just the amount, and it was no more than maybe $12. So it's not a bad buy. If I could find a cheaper, and the thing is, these are pretty inexpensive as it is. I feel like if I get any cheaper, it's just gonna look terrible. But these are very inexpensive for the pack size that they came in. But I'm gonna link everything down below as well. I'll be right back. I want to check in my stash, see what we have in there, and see what we can do to make this a little bit more festive. Okay friends, so I went through my bins and I can't find anything that works. So I actually took off the bell off of the potpourri, and it looks the best, but it is so small and dinky. So I think I'm gonna go on Amazon, and I know they have a few bells that you can get that are pretty inexpensive. So I would think I'm gonna go on here and see what I can get. So this will be a to be continued, but I mean, like, how adorable would that look if it was on a bigger scale with everything. I was able to find some ribbon, so I am going to use, where did I put it? I am going to use this ribbon that I got from Hobby Lobby off sale months ago. So it's like this kind of like pretty ribbon. I don't know how to explain it. But it's just to keep this, this timer secured up, and then also it'll allow for me to attach it. But it's a nice black ribbon, really cute. I could hide the timer down here at the bottom, and then I could still have that out. That could work like this. And then you'll have this black ribbon here. Pretty good. I have a good amount that I can use with it. And then just hang this up on our door. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other wreath, and then I'll check back in with you guys at the end, and I'll do a reveal on the door. Okay guys, so I'm going to do the cluster of the 4 elements. Yes. So I have first my burgundy pick, which is going to be my main focal point, but it's not the basis. So you can pretty much choose how you want to do this, if you want to have the burgundy overlap it, or if you want to have the pink on top. I prefer the burgundy, but I am going to do a variation. So the first one I did already had burgundy on top. So I'm going to feather out my pink, flower like this. Make sure that you are opening all the petals, just because you get the maximum use of it this way, I believe, in my opinion. So I want to have my petals formed out like that. Maybe also fix your center so it looks a little bit more fluffed out. So the first time I did the burgundy overlapping. I am now going to do the pink overlapping. And the great thing with these picks is that all of these are wired. So if you just turn these, you got yourself a together piece, and it's really, really easy and simple to manipulate the way that you would like these to go. The next piece that I have is I'm calling them magnolia stems. I'm not sure if they are or not, but I'm just feathering them out again. So I'm taking my magnolia stems and I'm feathering these out as well. And then I'm going to put this at what I'm calling the top. But I'm actually going to put it on the bottom, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a moment. So we're going to go, I'm going to push this one here at this end, because the first time I did it, I put the magnolia stem at the top. So I'm actually going to do it vice versa. And then I'm going to do that same maneuver again, using the wires to my advantage. And then you can come back in and feather out your florals the way that you would like for them to sit. So essentially I am making a one arrangement. I'm mostly taking this one off just because it's right in the front, the tag, and I don't want to see that. Okay guys, so I have these leftover like little mini wreaths that I got from Hobby Lobby a couple of years back. These had went viral, I can't even tell you how long ago, but probably about 4 or 5 years. So I haven't really been using them as much as I thought I would, but I still like them. So what I'm going to do is I've had some of this burgundy ribbon that I had left over from last year that I got from the thrift store. So I went ahead and I measured the same size for each one of these, and I have French doors that go out, French doors that go outside to my pool area. And this is the first year I'm really like decorating those windows, so I figured this would be nice to just kind of hang. And I have 8 of these, and I'm going to do in between these, I'm just going to have them like kind of like hang down. So I'm going to go ahead and measure how far down I want these to hang on the window panes, and then I'll be right back so I can show you exactly how it will look once I'm done. And I think this is just something that you can kind of like revamp your old things and make it new again. So let's get to doing that, and then I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so now that I have my ribbons all cut to size that they're the exact same length and ribbon, I'm gonna go ahead and attach it to the ones that I already previously made. So these are just gonna kind of hang down. And I thought about like making like something that goes across here, like joy, hope, or anything like that, but I'm gonna keep it for now. But it's very simple. You kind of just go ahead and tie a bow as long as you would like for it to go. So I'm probably going to do it this way. The longest width possible, or the longest length possible. It just adds like a little bit of something here, and then I'll do one more. And it's just to kind of give a little bit of interest over onto the windows. I think what I might do is do a bigger bow and just let it cascade down. I have a thicker ribbon that I think would look great over there. Alright guys, so this is the window, and this is how those 3 wreaths turned out. I ended up putting one of these ribbon bows up here. I just had some extra leftover ribbon from a couple of years ago when I do like the presents and stuff like that, and then I'll sometimes just re-keep those if it's on our presents, that way I can reuse it. This garland is from Joann's about 4 years ago. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is from Walmart a couple of years ago. And I've just kind of, picked the leaves. These actually are from Joann's. And I got those, again, years and years ago, just keeping what I already have. I did want to do a very red Christmas this year. So, and this is the first year that I'm actually decorating this window. This wreath, I got 3 of these from IKEA after season sale 2 years ago. So, and they do light up. I just don't have it lit right now because it's on a timer for 6 hours. Excuse my voice, guys. I woke up with a sore throat this morning, and it's just been a rough season. So yeah, this is how everything turned out, and I'm really happy with it. I thought about adding some string lights here along the garland. I'm going to see what it looks like at night when it's lit up, and if I decide that I need to, I can always go and restring these along here. But that is it for this little DIY, guys. Again, just using what you have already on hand to spruce up your holiday decor.